All right. We have the moon at the bottom of the deck. Let's begin. All right. We have the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles. There could be a Queen of Swords that tried to backstab you and then they tried to come towards you as if they didn't know what happened, okay? This could be a Queen of Swords that threw stones and tried to hide their hand, okay? We have the Hierophant sideways. We got the Devil upright. This person pretends to be a friend to you. They pretend that they're okay with you. They pretend with you. Okay, when it comes to you, okay, because we're tapping in with whoever you are. You have a Queen of Swords in your energy that connects to you in order to, I don't know, they have a certain goal within their life that they're trying to achieve when it comes to you, okay? And it isn't anything necessarily good, right? But they pretend that they are in a wholesome type of connection with you, but that's only because they want to be able to get close enough to take what it is that they really want to take for themselves. Okay, so this person could be an opportunist. With the Nine of Pentacles, this person could be an opportunist. They connect to persons that they believe can give them a leg up. Okay, so if they see persons that look abundant, or they seem to have a happy home, they seem to have a good head on their shoulders, they seem to have things going well for them, they try to mirror what they see within that person in order for the person to feel comfortable enough to be close to them so that they can again take what it is that they're really wanting. This person doesn't really want to be your friend. This person is just an opportunist. They do this to a number of people. You are just happening to be one of those persons. Okay, we have the Six of Swords sideways. We have the Knight of Swords sideways. So the Knight of Swords is sideways, the Six of Swords is sideways. This is a feminine. You can't believe in what she says to you, okay? Maybe sometimes she's telling you the truth and sometimes she's lying to you. Overall, this is someone that you shouldn't even trust because they're dishonest. This Hierophant sideways with the Devil upright, this is dishonesty. And again, it's in order to be an opportunist in your life. So if they want to connect to you, it's because of what you have, what you can achieve, or who you're connected to, what they see within your children, what they see within your parents, what they see within your other family members that are in your reality. They want to be able to have access to your fortune, your life, your family, your friends, your work, your money, you, blah, blah, blah. An opportunist. Okay? The Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Justice. So again, yeah, they be trying to bring in offers to you, or as time goes on, they're pretty much hoping that enough time can pass, right? Whether it's days, whether it's weeks, whether it's months, whether it's years. This is someone who can see your worth, okay? So knowing that someone has a worthy energy, that right there in itself, they will wait for however long it takes. And again, it could have been years. Seven of Pentacles sitting here, they could have been waiting on years, right? Years could have been passing. And this person is still wanting to be able to connect to you because, again, they know your worth and this is still an opportunist. So they don't want to miss out on any opportunities. even though you don't want anything to do with this person. And that's actually the truth, right? That's actually the truth. You don't actually want something to do with this person, but maybe circumstances has you in a position where you're called to be certain places and to do certain things. Beyond that, there's absolutely no connection. When I say zero, zero. But again, this is someone, they're wanting more than that. But years are going to continue to pass and they will not receive that from you. You don't want it. You don't want to be close to them. You're not their friend. You don't consider them a friend. You understand the nature of the beast and you're not interested. So, again, years can continue to go on, and this person will continue to pine or follow or make attempts at connections with you, which you will never allow to be reconnected. But that's an exercise for them. That's their energy and how they choose to spend it, waste it, use it, abuse it, whatever. That's theirs to do that with. Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Four of Swords. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is a never again situation. So you know what? I'll say, you know how this feels. I'll speak on a personal level for me, right? I've been in situations with persons where I had considered them friends, right? I'm talking about in my actual life, the reader as a person. I, okay, have had persons in my life, whether it was friends, family members, or however we came into connections, right? That I loved a lot and I was really close to, and I would show up for, and I would be there for, and I would really confide and trust in them and tell them parts of me that I didn't share with anyone, right? But things happened within, the connection that showed me who they really were behind the scenes towards me, right? I have disconnected from particular persons in my life and I never reconnected again. And even if they're still able to see me, even if they still choose to watch me, even if they still choose to do whatever it is when it comes to me, or persons that are close within my reality that they feel as though that gives them a closeness to me, that shit doesn't matter to me. And I have people in my life, right? Because again, I create real, sincere connections. I'm not playing about that. And even with the persons in my life, I don't have no perfect person in my life, including myself, right? So I get that even the persons that I choose to connect to, they still have their own faults and flaws within their life. But when it comes to the connection that they have with me, we have an understanding of the respect, boundaries, and all of that that needs to be upheld in order to maintain me being connected to you. I am that person that will walk away. The people in my life know that, right? And they know about people that quote unquote stalk me in a way. I haven't hidden that. And it's just to where we carry on as though we we know but we don't know. You get what I'm saying? We let persons, trick themselves really. And we maintain an energy of trust within ourselves, within our dynamic, because we communicate these things to one another. So I completely understand, right? When you knew someone and you got to a space where you no longer wanted to connect to that person anymore, but they don't want to let that go. I completely understand that, right? I've lived that myself. And maybe even in other ways, I'm still living that. But the reality is, I don't tune into those energies. If I don't want to be around you, if I don't want to hear you, if I don't want to see you, I promise you, I vow, Okay? I am not there. So, yeah, every now and then, God whispers to me, go look and see, right? And even when I look and see, I always see that it's believed that I've always been there all along. And I just, right? It's too funny. It's funny now. So, anyway, this is an energy, right? And you could take the resonance of the message. It doesn't have to be this particular sign, but this is what it's showing up as. So again, even things that you're not giving your attention to, they're giving it to you. So this could be a Queen of Swords that's actually giving you attention, right? That's not even reciprocated. But again, that's okay. You don't have to be in control of how people spend their energy, right? This is just for your awareness and honest, this is how you're making your money. So as far as I'm actually concerned, right? And as far as you should be concerned, that's how they're making theirs. They may actually need you in order to make their money. So okay, bitch, come be my hoe. This is, I almost feel like an accidental pimp. I didn't even mean to be a pimp. It's just, I guess that shit is in my motherfucking DNA, baby. Cause goddamn, I feel like I got an army of hoes, and I don't know what the fuck. Like people begging to be my hoe. Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Page of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. What did I just say? People are whoever I'm talking to, you got pimp energy. Pimp ass motherfucking OG type of shit energy. And these bitches out here, they want to be your hoes, baby. Literally. Because that is, that, even that, I promise you, even that they can't be. But that's almost what's on their resume. I'm not even, this isn't even a job to apply to. These are persons sending out resumes to a job that did not put out a listing. What are you doing here? Knight of Wands. Wow. Eight of Pentacles. These bitches want to be your hoe. Four of Pentacles. I don't understand what the hell is going on right now. What is going on? People want to be around you. People want to hang out with you. People find you attractive. They find you good to look at. Okay, there's things about you and your energy they want to be close to. We got a King of Cups with the Judgment. What did you do, King of Cups? High Priestess with the Ace of Cups with the Two of Swords. This could be someone, again, they were trying to connect to you, maybe on a spiritual level, maybe even on an emotional level. Someone was trying to maybe astral travel to you, but they got caught in a web within the ethers. They never made it to you. Where did they end up? This person took a wrong turn in the ethers. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Emperor. An Emperor energy could have blocked a King of Cups from trying to come towards someone. They ended up at the Queen of Pentacles instead. Okay, Four of Wands. That could very well be where they belong. Three of Cups sideways. Ace of Pentacles, the Fool sideways. Someone tried to leave a space that they actually belong in, and the energy was blocked. Literally, a divine force blocked an energy and sent them home. Nine of Wands. This person was trying to escape from their own reality. Maybe in their mind. And then hoping that what they were thinking about, or what they were wishing on, or what they were praying for, or what they were practicing was going to manifest for them. They didn't anticipate the Emperor energy. Why? I don't know. A lack of faith, a lack of belief, okay? But we got the Five of Pentacles. They got things going on. Y'all got shit to figure out. Six of Pentacles, like how to make that money. The Tower, because you're going to need somebody. Someone was trying to take from you, but instead they lost. They was trying to manipulate you spiritually into thinking what? What did you think that I was going to believe about you, motherfucker? Come on. Who are you trying to fool? Take your ass. Stay home, bitch. You stay home. God damn it. I am so grateful. Ten of Pentacles. Your monkey ass where you supposed to be. Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers. The Star. That's why they're trying to get over here. Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Star, Page of Wands in the reverse. What's the Star with the Page of Wands in the reverse? Someone isn't happy about what they have. Someone, okay, even though that's the Star energy. Ace of Wands with the Page of Wands in the reverse with the Star energy. Someone could be in a connection where they're not being fulfilled because their person is not able to fulfill them. Okay, take that for however that resonates. Eight of Swords. They're insecure about this. It makes them feel maybe even wrong. Someone could feel wrong because they might love the person that they're with, but again, they're not being fulfilled, maybe sexually, and that's important. Okay, so it's putting them in a predicament. It's probably causing a bit of issues within the relationship because now insecurities are starting to set in. Should I stay? Should I go? Can I commit to a life of not being pleasured by my person? Nine of Cups. Do you want to seem you don't want to seem selfish, or I don't know, someone's in conflict about that in their reality. Someone somewhere in love but ain't getting fucked good. Get fucked good. He could fuck you as hard as he possibly can and it still won't be good. Four of Cups. It's almost to the point where if all he could do is eat your pussy, baby, you might as well run along to bitches. So I really hope he could do that well. Three of Swords. Maybe he can't do that well either. See? What the fuck? This could be a masculine. All right. He's not very well endowed. So the sex is not that good. On top of that, he might not be the type of masculine that pleases the feminine in other ways. So he ain't even eating the pussy good. He might not be eating it at all. Five of Swords. Ooh, hey, me being this bitch, please. Oh my god. Even if this person has a big dick, right? I don't give a fuck. This person might even have a big dick with this Ace of Wands energy right here, but the Page of Wands is in the reverse. Either way you put it, they can't fuck. They're not pleasuring you. And if they could, it still ain't happening with you. I don't know what's going on. There's a lack of attraction within this space, okay? We got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We got the Two of Pentacles with the Magician. Maybe people sleeping with other people and their attractions are more within the other persons that they're sleeping with, but they're still in a connection. They're in an actual relationship with someone, and the person they're in the relationship with, they don't even love them. They don't want to be there. The sex is terrible. They don't even want to do oral. None of that shit. None. None. They probably don't want to because they don't. You know what I'm saying? Ah. Six of Wands in the reverse. This is a sexless relationship. And again, if sex is happening, I don't know if they even pretend to climax. They might not even pretend. They might just be very quiet or... Okay. What's the Three of Wands? The King of Pentacles. All right, the King of Pentacles is here, has arrived. Five of Wands in the reverse. Maybe to bring calm to a chaotic space. Okay. The Hermit. What's the Hermit with the Five of Wands in the reverse? The King of Wands. Maybe a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands could have been at odds with one another, but they are maybe making amends, okay? They could be making amends to a situation with the Sun energy. All right, Nine of Swords. What's the Nine of Swords? The Empress. These could be two masculines that were fighting over a feminine. I don't know if, are these brothers? The strength with the Six of Cups. These could actually be family members. These could actually be brothers. They were fighting over something to do with their mother. Or if these aren't brothers, they were fighting over a feminine. About who got to be with her. Ace of Swords. Two masculines have been fighting over a feminine. Why? Why are y'all fighting over her? I mean, she's the Empress. She's a beautiful woman. She is fertile, nurturing, caring, okay? Wise, sexy. Okay, so they're fighting over her. The Moon. The Five of Cups. I don't think any of them are even going to get her. They're fighting over someone that isn't going to be with any of them. Two of Cups. She's already in a relationship. This Empress could already be with an Emperor energy. This Ace of Swords is on top of the Emperor, which is on top of the High Priestess, the Judgment, the Ace of Cups, and the Justice. This feminine is already in a connection. She's with her divine partner. She's already taken. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. They're fighting for someone that they cannot have. The Chariot. The Seven of Cups. This could be a parasocial type of situation. The Temperance. They're confusing fantasy with reality. Seven of Wands. Remember how to do your job. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups could be feeling defensive. Okay, over a Queen of Wands. Maybe she's jealous. She could be jealous of the attention that the Queen of Wands is getting, that the Queen of Wands is not even asking for. Maybe that is what creates the level of jealousy within the Queen of Cups, because she's not even asking for it. And maybe the Queen of Cups is asking for it. The Hangman. The Strength. The Two of Wands. There's some sort of bright new idea, okay? Somebody has a bright idea. The King of Swords. The King of Swords has a bright idea. Whoop. Hold on. Let's get the bright idea. Page of Swords in the reverse. This King of Swords is not paying attention to something, okay? Six of Cups. They could be distracted by something from the past, or maybe a project, okay? A long-term project. The Death. The Ten of Swords. The World. This is the energy of an undertaker. This King of Swords could be an undertaker or a mortician, or, okay, something to do with embalming, okay, the embalming of bodies. This person could work in a funeral home, or this person could work in a morgue, okay? They could actually work there. They do autopsies on bodies, okay? Very much Sherlock Holmes type of energy. Discovering, someone could be, what is that called? I don't know. So coroner. Anyway, the person, this is someone, they do analysis, okay, and they discover what chemical or how, you know, how did the body die, basically. Okay. All right, let me read your comments. And we'll go again. Hi. Can you please tell me what's going on with me and this woman? I'm thinking about da-da-da-da. Oh, the places we well, okay. Oh, look. Tarot with cleavage. About the 25th time I've seen this today. I'm a good person, but a lot of people hate me. I have a good heart. I'm reading. And yes, just so that you know, right? When I read the comments, yes, I pick up on who you are. Not just who you're trying to pretend that you are, but I pick up. I see. Hi. All right, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Mm. Woo, my eye, baby. All right, we got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's begin. Two of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Sometimes I say something that it's not, and I see it afterwards, but I don't know why that happens. But let's go. Two of Pentacles. I think it's me seeing what's not there. Okay. I called it the Two of Cups, but it's actually the Two of Pentacles. So it could be a confusing or conflicting relationship. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles with the Strength. I don't know if this is a good thing. This could be that something is growing within conflict rather than clarity. Okay. Wow. King of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. Someone's becoming increasingly uh, problematic or combative. Okay. A King of Pentacles. The Emperor. He could be fighting maybe with a father figure. Or this could be him fighting with his own higher self. The Eight of Cups. They're not facing their... Maybe this is a masculine. He's not facing his problems. He's trying to... he's trying to act stern and that... Okay, as though he doesn't feel what's happening to him. He's pretending not to care, or he's living as though he does not care. He's trying to disconnect from his feelings about it because whatever's going on within his reality actually hurts him. Okay. But him trying to ignore what's happening rather than trying to solve what's going on, it keeps him from his higher self. It could be causing conflict between him. And again, if this is a father figure, and it's increasing the strength of the problematic energy within his life. Okay, Ace of Cups. So what's the Ace of Cups? The Lovers, the Justice, but the Eight of Swords. You see what I'm saying? There's something that they're not... They're trying not to think about it. They're trying not to feel it. because they don't want to react to it. They don't want to do, with the justice being here, again, this person has a knowing. They know what they need to do. This is the knowing. And even with the Emperor energy being here, again, this could be their higher self. They fight with themselves. They cause injustice within their own reality for themselves. They accept it. This is addiction to pain. So someone who, they insist on suffering, okay? They believe that life is meant to be suffered through, okay? And that's how they repay their dues of their sins or something. Okay, this could be something religious. But again, see, this is bullshit because they, with the justice being here and the Emperor being here, this masculine knows how to connect to their higher self. So this is someone, they choose to connect when they choose to connect, right? They use it to their advantage, their spiritual knowledge and skill. So when they're in the mood for this or that, then yeah, they'll tap in with their higher self in order to fulfill a certain space in their life that they have interest in at that time. But otherwise, they don't, they're blind, they don't know how to do this, they didn't realize that. Oh, they're aloof, they're unaware, they're all they're all sorts of backwards ass shit until they're ready to, you got what I'm saying? The star. What's the star? See, I feel as though this person, they keep trying to reset. This could be a reset button. They try to shift things or place things in the way that they already have an understanding of. So that's what we're not going to do. We got the 10 of Cups. We have the star with the 10 of Cups. All right, so that's really good energy. And the 3 of Wands. Someone could be receiving a miracle. Confirmation. All right, the Tower, but there's some sort of ending, okay? With the Devil. Someone tried to call something in, but their intentions soiled the good nature of the energy and created a tower. Someone got caught. Seven of Wands. They were trying to hide something. Their intentions. 3 of Swords. Someone could be trying to use you. Someone could be trying to use you to make themselves happy. This could be someone who's unhappy. They're in their feelings. They're depressed. They, you know what I'm saying? They got their back against the wall. They feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. And so they're wanting you to come in and be sweet and kind and nurturing to them and, literally, physically put them into the right direction in their life. Okay, 6 of Cups in the reverse. Again, they be trying to hit a reset on themselves. The Moon. As if they could go to sleep and wake up the next day and be a completely new person. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. This energy is not planting real seeds of determination, persistence, commitment. They committed, but they committed to shit that does not give them what the fuck they asking for, but they want someone to show up for them and nurture them and take action towards them, baby them. They want someone to pacify them. They could want a Queen of Wands to pacify them, or a Queen of Wands is wanting someone to pacify her. You take it however you think that it fits. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and an Eight of Wands. Okay. Queen of Swords in the reverse with the Eight of Wands. This could be a Queen of Swords. She's a liar. And she wants to take action and do what? That's a King of Cups just flew on the ground. Hold on. You all do the fucking most when you come out, right? Guess what? The card literally is underneath the carpet. Like, bitch, get out. Somebody wants you to sweep something under the rug, okay? Because this motherfucker is under the rug. I got all my ass. Shit. Get up. Get out. Do what you gotta do. See, that's what it is. This is someone that's hoping that you don't put effort into kicking their ass about your fucking place, baby. And he's in the reverse. Went through all of that to pick you up just for you to be in the fucking reverse, right? She's in the reverse and he's in the reverse. So we got a Queen of Swords, this lying ass bitch. And we got a King of Cups, this emotionally confused ass motherfucker. These two, they working together with this Eight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands. I don't know if they fucking, sucking, tucking. We got the Six of Pentacles. What's the Six of Pentacles? The Knight of Wands. Didn't I say motherfuckers want to be a hoe? Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? The Hierophant. Someone could be being blessed with a child. Or their child is being blessed for something. Ace of Swords. Two of Wands. Six of Wands. Wow. Six of Swords. Someone could be being blessed with a child. If you are, okay, this is going to be a smooth sailing, successful pregnancy and transition into motherhood or into the addition of your growing family, okay? Page of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Someone could be keeping something close to their chest, okay, in order to maybe avoid persons trying to beg them. Five of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Someone's trying to avoid beggars, okay. Four of Wands. Someone has a happy home and they avoiding dumb shit. Nine of Cups. Three of Cups. They too happy. Nine of Wands. So they keep certain energies out. This is someone, they don't care to have a bunch of friends. If I can't trust you, I don't even, it's the energy of, if you can't be trusted, you're not going to be a friend. That's simple. I don't even know what the hurting your head and overthinking about that is. We have the Fool. We move on quickly and intentionally. All right, we got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Some people have the nerve to be feeling left behind when they couldn't be trusted. That's some dumb shit. Go find someone else to work with. Three of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Go find someone else to watch, baby. Four of Swords. And go cry somebody else a river. Okay? You got the Sun sideways with the Hangman. Someone's having to... I don't know. Someone's trying to kiss your ass. Someone's trying to kiss your ass. Nine of Pentacles. Because they want to be connected to you. What you have seem like a friend. Seem like a support. And they're not. Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. Trying to pretend that they have something to tell you. That they could help you with something. That they can... This, that, and the third. Ain't true. If anything, they need your help. And they're only regurgitating back to you as best as they can what you've already taught them or what they're still learning from you. All right, Queen of Pentacles came out with that, the Empress, with the Magician, putting on a show, a front, trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat. The Queen of Cups sideways. Why are you always sideways? You still letting somebody step on your fucking head, bitch? God. This Queen of Cups is sideways again. All right. We got the Two of Cups. The Seven of Cups. Okay. I don't know if this is a Queen of Cups somewhere and she is stupid as fuck because she digmatized or something. I have no fucking clue. But she is getting her head stepped on, her neck stepped on, bitch. She just stepped on. And I don't, to think that it's for dick, whatever. Damn. Ugh. On the money. There's nothing I need you for. Go away. Go the fuck away so I can keep my place clean. Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's no offer there. Ten of Swords. No thanks. This is a definitive no. Temperance. Somebody's maintaining the peace and love and cleanliness within their home. We have the King of Wands. We have the Judgment. We have the King of Swords. Okay, so there's Judgment. These are the last three cards that came out. King of Swords with the King of Wands and the Judgment. What's going on with you two? I don't know if one of them are calling judgment on another. They seem to be at a bit of odds with one another. Something could have ended that they didn't want to end. Someone could have received more, okay, than the other did. And so whoever received more, the King of Swords may have received more than the King of Wands did when it came to an ending of a contract. The King of Wands is seeming to feel robbed or, okay, cut out by the King of Swords. Because again, maybe they were shareholders within something, okay, with this Ace of Pentacles being here. But again, something ended. And when it ended, this King of Swords got a higher percentage payout than the King of Wands did. And the King of Wands is feeling as though that is unfair. Why did he get more? I don't know. Okay, we'll go one more time. Hi, y'all. All right. Let's see what's happening. Last round. All right, we got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's begin. 9 of Swords. Someone is extremely worried, okay? Someone is very self-conscious, okay? Someone is self-conscious, all right? A King of Pentacles. The Sun sideways, the Moon, the Magician. Something he was trying to do, something he was trying to get you to strongly believe in, did not work out that way for him, okay? And so now, the Hangman, the Knight of Swords. Someone isn't able to live off of your energy anymore. Someone isn't able to live off of your grand design and your big ideas that they had for... They had your big ideas for their reality. The Star sideways. Five of Pentacles. Someone was pretending to be someone else based off of... They were pretending to be within the energy that you have in your life, okay? Because their reality is actually... I don't know. It's the Five of Pentacles energy. I don't know why. Queen of Swords. Maybe they're in a relationship, okay? We also have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles came out. This could literally be someone and they're around their mother and their significant other, both of them. I don't know if they all live together or what. But he has two strong feminine energies within his environment, okay? Three of Wands. And he... I don't know, he feels stressed out by maybe the two of them, but at the same time, that's his reality that he accepts. Five of Wands sideways. It's just normal to him. It's just normal. Six of Swords. The King of Swords. They have people that they hang out with. The Six of Cups. These could be friends that they grew up with. The King of Cups. Okay, so now there's a bunch of masculines. This King of Cups could hang out with the King. This King of Pentacles could hang out with the King of Cups and the King of Swords. These could be his friends. Okay. Page of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. They get together, they talk about big dreams and plans and master plans and how they're gonna, you know, do this and do that. They talk about it, but not one fucking plan of action has actually been taken. So these are persons, they hang around, they drink, they talk a bunch of shit, fantastical ideas, and then they go home and sleep it away. Ten of Pentacles, then they wait and repeat. Ace of Wands. They're more within their carnal mind and body. Okay, they'll take action in their carnal body before they took action within the things that would grow their Ten of Pentacles up in their life, which keeps them in a Ten of Swords energy. Page of Pentacles. Minimum wage, low effort, Eight of Cups, detachment from romance, and I don't know. Whatever this is very basic energy. This could definitely be basic bitch energy. Maybe they're attracted to basic bitches because it keeps them small. It keeps them not having to work too hard and overthink and having to wake up to certain things that they'll then have to become accountable for. The less you know, the less you have to be accountable for. The more you know, the more karma will kick your fucking ass all over this universe when you fuck around and find out. That's just how it goes. So this person likes to surround themselves by basic ass bitches that don't really know better, because then it keeps them from having to know too much better, and they won't get the type of ass cut that they probably really deserve from blocking out their own spiritual wealth and knowledge. Two of Pentacles sideways with the King, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Someone delays themselves. They hesitate on direction and emotions and things that they need to say and act on, things that they need to read and study and practice. Okay, Six of Wands with the Five of Swords. This is why they don't pass. This could be someone, they keep failing the same test because they still don't study. They still don't care. They don't care about themselves. Two of Cups. They could care about someone else more than they care about themselves. Okay, the Empress in the reverse, the Nine of Wands in the reverse with the Queen of Cups. Someone could be a manipulator. Someone could be controlling them, a Queen of Cups. So now this is another feminine. I don't know. Knight of Wands. This could be someone that wants them to sleep with them. Nine of Wands in the reverse. They're trying to get closer to this person. Seven of Swords, but they're having a hard time doing it. Maybe this is someone trying to get close to a person that isn't attracted to them. Okay, the Strength with the Seven of Swords. With the Eight of Wands. With the Devil. Someone sees this person as the devil. Someone sees this person as wicked, or there's something about this Queen of Cups that this person does not like. So no matter how close they try to get, they consistently increase the distance between them, or they reinforce boundaries to block them or stop them, ignore them, move on from them, away from them. No matter what, distance will be kept. That's how this person feels about this space. Seven of Cups. Something happened, whether they forgave them or not, they moved on from it and they didn't look back. We got the Justice sideways. We have the Four of Pentacles. Someone wants a redo. We have the Lovers. We have the Four of Wands with the Fool. But someone is already in a space where they're happy with the news. I don't know. Someone is unbothered. They're not interested in connecting to past spaces. They're not interested in connecting to whoever this particular person is for them. Seven of Wands. They block this person. Even if they communicate with them, they're not receiving the answers that they want because they are in a space in their life that they're not letting someone that they don't even have interest in jeopardize the space that they actually want to be within. Three of Swords. That could break someone's heart, but that's just what reality is. I'm not going to be with someone just to unbreak your own fucking heart when I'm somewhere already happy in a good situation so that you could come in and fuck up my world because you miserable and alone and you missing me or whatever the fuck that it could be, right? Who gives a fuck? Sorry. Not really though. Get a life. Four of Swords in the reverse. Figure some shit. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles. Y'all got things to work on. Go work on that. Work on turning your Wheel of Fortune upright. Seven of Pentacles. Put your time, energy, and effort into that. Invest in that. Invest in yourself. Invest in your growth. Five of Cups. Invest in your emotional body and moving away from depression and sadness and volatile behaviors that causes you to hurt your own flesh, your own mind, your own heart. Eight of Swords sideways with the Judgment. Someone turns to destructive behaviors when they don't get what they want from another person, when another person has already expressed that they don't want them. So this person is just some sort of masochist. Whatever this energy is, this person has masochist energy. They just love to hurt themselves. And so they put themselves in situations where they find an excuse to cut, to hurt, to wound themselves. They love the feeling of pain. They love the feeling of rejection. They keep putting themselves right back there to be rejected again so the wound could get deeper, so the wound could get bigger. They're waiting on an infection, I guess. We have the Ace of Swords in the World and the Hermit, the Tower. Be trying to hide this stuff, but you bruise yourself. The Three of Pentacles and the Death. Someone needs to go get a first aid kit. And you know, they could be needing that spiritually. The Ten of Wands. This energy is blocked from you. Three of Cups. I don't know. You know what this feels is? This feels as though this is someone, they're hoping that they can hurt themselves severely enough that you will then turn around and care. They're trying to get you to care, and they're trying to get you to care by hurting themselves. And what they do as of now doesn't trigger you in a way to run to their rescue. And so they're trying to up the ante and hurt themselves even deeper, even further, create an even bigger wound because they feel as though, well, if I'm really bleeding out, then you'll change your mind. Then you'll come and rescue me. Then you'll come in and give me the attention and spend the time with me that I need. Realizing, you know what? I just leave it right there. That's what that person is doing. The Chariot. The King of Wands. The Temperance and the Nine of Pentacles. Let's finish this. Four of Cups. The Hierophant with the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we got the King of Wands, the Temperance, the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Four of Cups. This could actually be a union because we have the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands here, with the Hierophant and the Temperance, Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot. Someone moved in the right direction. They moved within their North Node. They followed their divine guidance. They got connected to a space that is within alignment with them. This does not have to be a romantic partner. This could actually be a business partnership, okay, that runs very well. All right. Thank you for being here if you were. I hope that you got something useful from this reading. All right. I'll speak to you all in the next one.